Today's theme is bucket list. In Chinese, it's not 童子清单, it's 人生清单.
人生清单.
Why do I have to mention back the theme? Because I think this is a very vivid way of describing something that's very abstract, which is something I want to talk about throughout the speech. Because in the beginning of some of our speeches, we hear the word smart cookie. What is a smart cookie? Is it a very smart cookie? Does it talk? No, it doesn't. Smart cookie is actually a slang that describes someone that's very fast thinking, very clever, very smart. But to describe someone as a cookie is a very vivid way of describing a person in a fun way, which I really like, and I think we can use it more. In Chinese, we see people say 种下一个因. In Chinese, we have the phrase 因果, which is to plant something in the beginning and then you can see the fruits in the end. So it's a very vivid way of describing you have something planted in the very beginning and have an inspiration to you, and then you kind of bear the fruit in the very end. In English, I also hear the word seeing the full picture and seeing the connected steps. In Chinese, we also have a saying of 纵观全局, which is a very vivid way of kind of saying, okay, it's life, but it's also like a picture. You can see the full thing, or you can see parts of it. In Chinese, 纵观全局 is kind of a metaphoring life as a chessboard. You see parts of the chessboard, or you can see the entire picture. So that's a vivid way of describing the speech, which I really like. The second thing I think we can all learn is the rule of three law in public speaking. So we know in Chinese, 重要的事情要讲3遍, 对吧? In English, we also have something similar where we kind of rephrase phrases to emphasize our points. We see in speeches as 或者是他们会用微笑，或者是他们会看手机，或者是他们会看不知道哪里去。So you can see that when you use similar sentence structures in different ways, it kind of emphasizes your way of speaking your points. In English, we have, you need to grow up, you need to get a job, you need to get your life straight. This is also a way of using similar sentence structures to emphasize a point you want to make. And then we also have things like what you do and what you give and what you offer, where you can just say what you do, you give, you offer. Using the rule of three to say something important 3 times, 重要的事情要讲3遍, could actually emphasize your points. So in Cantonese, we also have that kind of thing where we use similar sentence structures to say it 3 times. 我的名字不是 Kelly. 我的名字不是 Kelly. 我的名字不是 Kelly. So you kind of get the that my name is not Kelly.
I got it now.
Yeah. So that wraps up the end of my language evaluation. I think we all can learn the way of using vivid expressions to make things, to describe a very abstract idea into something more concrete, and to use the rule of 3, because something very important like my name should be remembered every time. Thank you.